Hit music only.
All right, welcome to the Energy Star Talk, Kygo.
Thank you, thank you.
Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Actually, that's a question I only ask rappers when I interview them. How should I call you? Because Kygo, that's kind of your stage name.
Yeah.
And your real name, and I think I will pronounce it right because it's pretty difficult for Germans to pronounce Norwegian or Scandinavian names in general. Kyrre Gørveldal?
It's not bad, actually. It's not bad, yeah.
How would you
It's
pronounce
like, I would say Kyrre,
Kyrre.
but it makes more sense to say Kyrre because it's spelled like that. But yeah, in my city it was like Kyrre Gørveldal.
And that's where the name Kygo comes from, probably.
Yeah.
K-Y...
G-O. Yeah.
Pretty cool. You're from Norway, exactly from Bergen in Norway. That's the second biggest city in Norway.
It is, yeah.
I cannot imagine to grow up there because, like, the image I have from Scandinavia is that it is, like, dark 50% of the year.
Yeah, it's true. It's not like 100% dark, but like during winter time, it's like the sun comes up at like 11:30 and goes down at like 4. So it's pretty dark. But then again, like during summer, it's light all the time. It's like the sun never goes. It goes down, but it never gets completely dark. So it's a pretty it's like a big contrast between like winter and summer.
Yeah, it's crazy actually. We do know that in Germany that span.
Yeah.
How is it to grow up there? Is it like a busy city, Bergen? There's lots of musicians coming from there. Like I think 2 weeks ago we had Aurora here.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
And she's from Bergen as well.
Yeah, she is. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, there's a big music scene in Bergen, and I loved growing up in Bergen. I think it's a great city, and it's not busy. Like when I go to New York now, like it's too busy for me. It's like too many people. If you go like walk around in Manhattan, like Times Square, it's just like it's people everywhere, and I was just like I can't imagine like living a place like that. Because like when I'm from Norway and Bergen, it's like I don't know. It's just like it's not that many people
like a
crammed
big village,
into one
actually.
small. Yeah. So I really enjoyed growing up in Bergen, and I think it's a very very nice city, cozy city, and it's the music scene is great over there. So it's a great city to grow up in.
Now you talked about walking around Times Square and other busy places in the world. I think it's a problem with, or let's not say problem, but I think a very typical thing with DJs is that they aren't recognized in public. Like I wouldn't be able to tell what many DJs I listen to look like because I only know their music and not their faces.
Yeah.
Are you recognized when you walk down the street?
I guess in Norway I'm recognized because like like Norway is a small country, so once like someone like does well outside of Norway, like all the newspapers like writes about it, so they definitely like put my face in the newspaper all the time. So that's why like people can recognize me. But I guess like in the US and like here in Germany, and like I don't really get recognized, and I think that's better. I don't really want to get recognized everywhere. So
Really?
yeah, it's like it's fine from time to time. It's like it's always like nice people come up to you and like take a photo or say like I like your music. It's just nice things, but like sometimes it can get a little bit exhausting when you want to go to the grocery store and just buy a milk, and you like have to use like 10 minutes just small talking with people around there, but it's usually it's just nice, and it's just like some people like say I like your music and stuff, but sometimes it would be easier to not get recognized at all.
I can imagine. Has there ever been like a creepy or weird story with somebody like recognizing and meeting you in the streets?
Not really. It's usually just nice to just like say I like your music and or take a photo or something like that. But I haven't like had any like very weird experiences yet. We'll see. Maybe it happens.
Hopefully not.
Yeah, hopefully not.
You're from the country of the Vikings, the cold, rough north, and you make music that fits to Ibiza. It sounds like sands on the beach and sounds like eternal summer. How does that fit together?
I don't know. I guess it's just I don't know. I didn't like intentionally make tropical music, but I guess it's just like when there's like happy melodies and stuff, people just like associate happy music and happy melodies with summer. So I guess that's like why it's tropical. But I didn't like sit in my room and think like now I'm gonna make like a tropical house track. I never thought about that. I just like wanted to make happy music, And but I guess maybe like sometimes I'm like sitting in Bergen, it's raining all the time, and I'm just like missing the beach or something like that, and missing summer. So that might be the reason.
Is it you kind of invented this genre of tropical house, right?
I guess like in the beginning there was like very few people like that made that kind of music. It was just like me, Thomas Jack, Oliver Nelson from Sweden, and I like Klingande from France. I guess that was like we were just like 4 people making it basically. But yeah, and then suddenly it just blew up.
Yeah, and now you're pretty successful and a famous, world famous musician, I have to say. What would have been your plan B if that wouldn't have worked out? What would you do now, probably?
I was studying actually at the time where my music suddenly got attention. I was studying business and finance in Edinburgh.
Whoa, that's like, whoa, pretty dry.
It was very dry, so I'm very happy the music.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
me too. So you would be probably kind of a consultant for a very big business agency.
Yeah,
or something like that.
I don't know if I was. Yeah, I wasn't doing that well because I was still making music all the time. But yeah, I guess I would have continued studying and trying to. Yeah.
Have you been good at school?
I was like okay. I wasn't the best, but I wasn't the worst. So
like an average boy loving house
average.
music.
I guess I could maybe done better, but I wasn't like doing as much homework as I should have done, and I was focusing on music, and I played soccer, and all the other stuff. I didn't like focus that much on school.
Pretty good to hear that you actually have been a normal boy. That's pretty
Yeah, I was normal.
but a normal boy that has played on the main stage at Tomorrowland for Avicii.
Yeah.
That's like crazy. Can you tell us about that story?
Yeah, that was pretty cool because that was like back in 2014, a year and a half ago, and like during that summer, it was like in September or something, and during that summer before, I played some festivals, but it was just like it was mainly like the small stages, the side stages, and then I suddenly got like a week before Tomorrowland, I got like a call from my manager saying like, do you want to play like main stage Tomorrowland? And I was like, wow, because I didn't like imagine playing my music to a main stage crowd, because the main stage crowd can be kind of rough,
They want the big stars.
Yeah, they want like the bangers. So I was like kind of like skeptical, but I said yes, and I went there, and it went very well. I think people like enjoyed having like a kind of like a break between like all the DJs plays the bangers all the time, and then I played like an hour with a little bit more relaxing music, and I think people enjoyed it. It was sun, people like sitting down, drinking beer, and it worked out, and the response was great.
And it sounds pretty beautiful. What's up next coming from you? Is there any gigs or any collabos we can look forward to?
There's definitely a lot of music coming. I'm really releasing an album very soon, a couple of months. I guess it's 14 tracks on there, so I'm just excited to get it out there.
And who's in there with you?
I have a lot of cool people that I've been looking up to, and people that like some of my favorite artists. And I have a guy called Matt Corby from Australia. I have a couple of people from England, like a guy called Tom Odell, Labyrinth. It's just like people that I've been like looking up to and listening. I've been listening to their music for like 4, 5, 6 years, and it was just like really cool to get in the studio with them and actually make a song with them. So I'm just very excited to get the album out there. It's very different as well from what I've been releasing so far. It's not just tropical house. It's everything kind of. So I'm just excited to see the response.
All right, and we're really looking forward to that. Thanks for being here, Kygo.
Thanks for having me.
Hit music only. Energy. Hit music only.